Welcome back to my channel, where we explore the darkest and most terrifying stories. My dream since I was a kid, growing up in the endless cornfields of rural Nebraska, was to finally have my own place. Somewhere I could call my own without the constant yelling and chaos that defined my childhood home. My dad was a hard-drinking grain elevator foreman who'd come home every Friday night smelling like diesel fuel, cheap beer, and regret, his temper flaring over the smallest things. A spilled glass of milk could turn into an hour-long rant about how I was just like my no-good mother. Mom wasn't much better. She'd chain-smoke her menthols on the back porch, lost in her dog-eared harlequin romances, pretending the tension didn't exist until it boiled over. Holidays were the worst. Forced family dinners where Dad would slam his fist on the table, sending mashed potatoes flying, while Mom stared at her plate like it held the secrets to escaping. Bringing friends over? Rare? Girls? Impossible. No way was I letting anyone see that dysfunction, let alone invite them into it. By high school, I was counting down the days. I'd lie awake in my tiny upstairs bedroom, listening to the wind whistle through the cracks in the old farmhouse siding, dreaming of independence. Senior year, I got my first job bagging groceries at the local Hy-Vee, saving every penny. College was my ticket out. Nebraska Community College in Kearney, just 45 minutes away. No fancy out-of-state tuition my parents would cover. They barely paid for my used Ford Escort's gas. "Figure it out yourself," Dad grunted when I asked about dorms. So I did. I became a Zillow and Craigslist addict, refreshing listings at lunch breaks, after classes, late into the night. Most were dumps, moldy basements, roach-infested trailers, or overpriced student crashes with paper-thin walls. Then, one rainy Tuesday in October, I found it, a listing for a charming converted farmhouse on the outskirts of Grand Island, Nebraska. $725 a month, utilities included, cozy 2-bed, 1-bath, large yard, quiet neighborhood. Photos showed creaky wood floors, a stone fireplace, and big windows overlooking corn-stubbled fields. I emailed the landlord, a gruff old farmer named Mr. Harlan, immediately. He replied within hours. "Available Saturday, $725 first month's plus deposit. No pets, no drama." I drove out that afternoon, windshield wipers slapping against the downpour. The place was tucked down a gravel lane off Highway 30, surrounded by fading red barns and skeletal silos. Harlan met me at the sagging front porch, chewing Red Man tobacco, his flannel shirt stained with what smelled like motor oil. "Solid build, 1920s original," he drawled. "Fixed the roof last year. Heat works fine. Don't mind the quirks. Old houses talk." I barely heard him, already sold. Stepping inside was like entering a time capsule. Front door opened to a mud room cluttered with rusted pitchforks, rubber boots, and a faded John Deere calendar from 1987. Through that, a wide-open living room with a massive fieldstone fireplace, threadbare plaid sofa, and coffee table scarred from decades of coasters, less drinks. To the left, the kitchen, yellowed linoleum, avocado green cabinets with mismatched knobs, a gas stove that clicked eternally before lighting, and a Frigidaire fridge humming like a chainsaw idling. A narrow hallway branched off the living room. First a deep coat closet I'd use for jackets and winter gear, then a cramped half bath with a dripping faucet that echoed like Morse code, and finally the master bedroom at the hall's end. That bedroom was a palace, 15 by 15 at least, fitting my queen mattress from home, a thrift dresser, 40-inch Roku TV on a milk crate stand, desk for online classes, and 2 walk-in closets, one for clothes, the other padlocked with a rusty master lock. Farm relics, Harlan shrugged when I asked. Leave it. Signed the lease on his truck hood, handed over $1,450 cash, moved in next weekend with my buddy Mike's pickup. Unpacked to Metallica blasting, cracked a bush light, felt free for the first time. Life settled into rhythm. Mornings, black coffee, drive to class. Afternoons, Hy-Vee shift stocking shelves. Nights, DoorDash pizza, Xbox. Silence broken only by coyotes yipping across the fields. Harlan texted once a month for rent. Cordial, distant. Neighbors were sparse. An old widow across the lane who waved from her rocker. A meth head mechanic 2 farms over. Peaceful. 4 months in, everything shattered. Friday night at Rusty's Roadhouse, Nebraska's dive bar staple. Neon Coors signs flickering over sticky pool tables. Me and the crew, Mike, Tyler, Dylan, shooting 9-ball, slamming PBRs. Around 11, I spot Lauren from high school psych class. Curly brown hair, freckles, laugh like wind chimes. We'd flirted in hallways but never connected. Long time, she grins, sliding onto a stool. Shots flow, tequila, whiskey sours. Bar closes at 1 a.m. Uber won't bite this far out. Crash at mine, I offer. She hesitates, shrugs. Sure, why not? DoorDash wings at my place. John Wick cued on Netflix. Beers turn to whispers. She's tipsy, sweet. Kisses soft, but stop short. First hangout rule, she murmurs. Respect. We migrate to bed mid-movie. Tangled limbs, buzzed sleep by 2:30 a.m., 3:17 a.m., faint scuff in the hall, bed empty, groggy peak, Lauren in living room, stuffing purse, hoodie, sneakers from couch, walk of shame stealth mode. Get it, morning awkwardness sucks. Stay silent. Mudroom door creaks, latch thunk. Lauren, whisper yell, nada, drift off easy. 4:02 a.m., crash, like a boot kicking drywall. Bolt upright, pulse 140. Room black as pitch, phone 12% glow. Lauren, void. Drunk haze clings, but fear sharpens. Text, you good? Still here? Door cracked from her exit. Hall shadows writhe. Flicker, pale curve around frame. Fingers, thick, scarred, wrapping wood like vice grips. Breath seizes. Flashlight swipe. 2 hands, grimy, calluses cracked, grease-black nails, clamped inches from my pillow. Flesh reel, veins throbbing. They flex, caught rabbit tense, yank into dark. Primal scream. Get out! Get out! Throat raw. Stumble up, flip hall switch. Coat closet, boots tumble, empty. Half bath, towels damp, mirror fogged, clear. Living room floodlit, no couch hides. Kitchen, fridge hums innocent, cabinets yanked, cereal boxes avalanche, oven cold, mudroom bolted, no bang exit. Lauren picks up call 12, voice slurry. Left forever ago, couldn't sleep on your lumpy couch, home safe. Click. Mike snorts over FaceTime. Hallucinating hands, lay off the fireball. Logical, drunk, tired, door unlatched. Bolt bedroom, crash paranoid. Dawn, coffee scan, spotless. Then bedroom frame, 8 glistening fingerprints, grease-smeared exact positions. Knees buckle, real intruder. Dad over phone. Locked doors, moron. Darwin Award avoided. No theft. Who enters silent? Looms. Ghosts. Harlan clueless. Leased out at year-end, dreams haunted. Story 2. The phone call from our family farmhouse off Highway 34 was a Nebraska monument. 3 stories of sagging white clapboard, wrap-around porch, barn-red silo looming like a sentinel. Dad's over-the-road trucking meant weeks gone. Omaha to Cheyenne, sleeping in his Peterbilt bunk. Mom, social butterfly, book club Tuesdays, bingo Thursdays, Aunt Linda's casserole swaps. Only child, I ruled from 16. Freedom's thrill, blasting Pantera at 2 a.m., raiding freezer for Klondike bars, Xbox marathons till dawn, house character, third stair creak, fridge kick on 3:07 a.m., wind rattled attic vents, knew every groan, owned it. Friday solo locked, dad texting, hauling to Selena, back Tuesday. Mom, Aunt Linda's, big potluck prep, fly solo, routine. Tombstone pizza, the boys binge, bed 10:45. Layout etched, main stairs to landing, parents' master right, dad's boot pile, guest bath left, drippy shower head, linen closet, mothball stink, my end hall room. Door propped per dad's alertness mantra, house hum my ASMR. 12:03 a.m., phone buzz, no caller ID virgin call type, ignored, instant redial, answered cautious, silence, faint, ha ha ha, downstairs, TV, The Office rerun, perfect sync, Michael Scott's, that's what she said, ad chime identical, gut iced. Hello? TV bleed only, mic'd intimate, like caller arm's length from remote, glitch, mic echo, crept door, sync flawless, yelled downstairs, who's there? Click, throat clear below, phlegm rattle, flesh, deadbolt, clunk. Dad, X6, nope. Uncle Roy, second ring, gravel snore, 1 a.m. crisis, sink spill. Dad's prank, chuckle, no caller ID, hold, merging, footsteps, hall floorboard, creak creak matching phone, knob, rattle rattle push, 3 knocks, slow, deliberate. Roy bellows, I'm coming, asshole. Footsteps flee. Roy, slider window, I'm 18 minutes. Hell's wait. Truck gravel roar. Jason, cops. Kitchen slider gaping, muddy boot prints. Sweep empty. Trace, HS acquaintance. Derek. Phone stolen kegger. Nervous badge face. Denied. Stolen for synced terror. Lights blazed months. 3. The basement black mass. Post-college life at 24 felt like drifting through Nebraska's endless gray winters. Dead-end warehouse job loading pig iron at the Hastings Co-op. Crashing on friends' couches between shifts. Chasing the same dive bar circuit every weekend. No real direction, just momentum. Our crew was tight. Me, Kyle, the unofficial ringleader with endless parents' basement cash. Ethan, loudmouth line cook with a mullet. And Blake, quiet ex-Marine who could shotgun a bush in 4.2 seconds. Kyle's place was Pregame's HQ, a sprawling 1970s split-level farmhouse cabin hybrid on 10 acres outside Lincoln, Nebraska, surrounded by snow-frosted pine groves and rusted harvesters. His folks were ghosts, Dad consulting in Omaha, Mom wintering in Arizona, free reign. Kyle's basement was legendary party real estate. Accessed via a creaky bifold door off the kitchen, it descended 14 concrete steps into a 40 X30 finished cave. Damp cinderblock walls painted Navy SEAL black, industrial carpet smelling faintly of spilled natty light and Axe body spray, bar cart stocked with bottom shelf vodka and Baja Blast. Centerpiece, 75-inch Samsung OLED flat screen mounted over a faux fireplace electric heater, Xbox Series X purring below, neon Bud Light signs buzzing faint ozone. Far corner, mini fridge, Heineken green glow, constant electric hum like white noise ASMR. Pull-out queen sofa bed we'd abused through 100-plus ragers. Soundproof perfection, parents upstairs oblivious. Layout etched, stairs dead center, TV wall north, bar east, fridge southwest, open space for beer pong south. One tiny egress window high on south wall, perpetually black shuttered. That Friday epitomized routine chaos. Warehouse shift ended 5 p.m., frost-crusted Ford Ranger rattling home through sleet. Text chain exploded. Pre at Kyle's, 8. Bring cash for Uber to the Rusty Spur. Rusty Spur, Lincoln's skankiest dive cluster. Sticky floors, $2 PBR pitchers. Mechanical bull that flung drunks into foam pits. Showered off pig iron grit. Threw on Carhartt hoodie, Levi's, Sorrels. Crew assembled 8:15. Ethan brought fireball nips. Blake, a 30 rack. Kyle, parents' liquor cabinet raid. Dewars, Kahlua. Pre-game peaked Madden 25 tournament. Kyle cheesed with infinite audibles. Smoked us 42-7 each. Laughter echoing off cinder blocks. Xbox controller sticky with sweat. 11:47 p.m. Uber XL to Spur cluster. 4 hours blurred. Rusty Spur. Pitchers. Pool shark fleeced Ethan $40. Thirsty turtle. Mechanical bull. Blake rode 28 seconds. I ate foam. Crow's nest. Dance floor grind with blurry redhead. Her glitter lipstick smearing my neck. Last call, 2:15 a.m. Ethan/Blake. One more, Kyle and I. Old man status, out. Kyle Ubered us back. Sobriety 3 out of 10. Basement door, creak echo, steps slick damp. Crash here, Kyle slurred, yanking sofa bed vinyl mattress, smelling like Febreze plus regret. Fought it open, spring sprowing. Queen-sized cave for my 6-foot 1-inch frame. Madden rematch. He buried me again 38-14. Mercy, I groaned. He clapped shoulder, trudged upstairs 2:58 a.m. Door click-latched. Basement mine. Conked instant. Drunk baby deep. Darkness imperfect. Cable box digital blink. 12:34, 12:35. TV standby red heartbeat pulse. Heineken fridge green aura casting long shadows across carpet. Electric hum soothing like ocean static. Sleet tapped egress window like impatient fingers. 4:17 a.m. Cottonmouth apocalypse. Tongue-glued palate, throat sandpaper sawn. Classic hangover hell. Ignore it. Sleep more. Rolled left. Heavy shift corner periphery. Southwest void by mini fridge. Not hamper, not beanbag. 6-foot silhouette. Faint sway like heat haze. Eyes adjusted, reluctant. Definite form. Shoulders broad, head bowl cut void, arms limp. Kyle pranking? No. Kyle 5 feet 10 inches, buzzed hair. Restraint Herculean. Pulse 152, no scream. 90 seconds froze. Fake yawn stretch, muttered audible. Fucking no Gatorade down here. Oblivious act. Sat slow, swung legs, casual, eyes locked shadow. Shuffled fridge ward, closer to it. Yanked door, green floodlight. Empty, except 6 Heinekens. Grabbed twist off, cracked hiss, chugged half. Carbonation burn snapping focus. Pivot stairs, passed directly by figure, 3 feet. Fabric rustle, stale sweat plus wet dog whiff. No grab. Heart thunderclap. Stair 1 to 6, normal plod. Halfway, step 7. Curious glance back. Figure relocated. Stair foot now, head cocked 30 degrees unnatural. Eyes, twin voids. Tripped backward. Sorrels slipped concrete slick. Knees jarred. Bounded final 7 steps. Slam locked bifold. Fumbled upstairs. Kyle's bedroom door. Pound pound. Dude intruder basement. Muffled. Wha? Door flew. Kyle boxers only. Pupils blown. Shook shoulders. Black figure corner. Moved to stairs. Comprehension dawns. Slam from below replies. Told you. Chaos cascades. Kyle's dad. Ex-cop. 6 feet 4 inches ex-linebacker. Thunders. 2-flight descent. Basement bifold flung open. Back slider. South kitchen wall. Gaping. Sleet gusting curtains balloon. Call 911, Dad bellows. Cops en route. We comb. Egress window latch popped. Boot prints mud melt carpet. Neighbors' floodlights flick. Porch clusters form. Police sweep 47 minutes. Empty. Neighbors gossip. Meth tweaker from trailer park. Report filed. Possible B and E. Uber, home 5:23 a.m. Basement vibe poisoned eternal. Still scan corners there.